we'll get them both off eventually.
So anyway,
How do you lock it in? That lever over there?
Yeah.
you could do that then. What do you wanna do?
Lock it.
Well, it's okay,
That's
I
good.
think
It'll
it
go
moves a
down.
little.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
The worst that can happen is go out the back.
Just, it's better.
There we
That's
go.
what I said to Joe, in the
Much
middle
better.
of everything, it's gonna like.
So-
I agree with,
Does anybody need a
Anybody?
word before we
Do
start?
people need to, are you all gonna stand?
Yeah, I know.
Is that how it's gonna be?
No, well, that's what I
Can't
said.
sit on the
Well,
couch?
especially for this.
Yeah, no,
it's
it's
over
fine.
the course of an hour, yeah.
If we asked a question from over there,
You guys are gonna look at me, you're gonna look at the camera, even though someone else is asking you the question.
so they're gonna look at us to ask the question.
Well,
So
Of
why
course,
don't
that's
we
what
but
stand
we're not
right
gonna hear
here?
your
That's
question.
what you usually
Oh,
do.
right.
So we'll sit right here.
We
I
can
mean,
sit-
That's
we
right,
can
I was
sit
gonna
here.
say.
we could put a couple chairs here, if you're okay with that, or
Sure.
would you rather sit over there?
I think this will make more sense, being honest, because I think.
All right.
They're gonna look over there.
And
You
their
got
heads
five
are gonna
girls
go-
there.
Because, yeah, let them just look at each
Too
other
many
and
directors.
straight.
You gotta take a call.
Okay.
I got all these cards that have something to say on it. Now, which one do you want to use?
Yeah, they're just really heavy,
There
if
is
you
the
don't
bed.
mind, that'd be great.
Come on.
Alright, so
Jesus.
we're gonna have to kind of do, like, maybe we can push
I didn't mean
this
to, I didn't mean to, I didn't
It
mean to.
wouldn't
over.
stop.
All right, we got plenty.
Yeah.
We
And
have
we're not all gonna be talking, we're just all gonna be
Struggling.
looking.
But,
I got, Ma.
All right, Susan.
sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I do that all,
Question
I
I
do
want
that all
No,
the
no, no,
time.
no, you
Two.
sit, you know, I'm
Is
fine.
for
Yeah,
each
no,
one.
this works, Joe doesn't mind.
Say,
when I
Yeah,
say
they have
it.
a machine
Then
there.
you have-
Yeah. You know, oh,
Okay.
yeah, oh,
They,
okay.
they have the same birthday.
That's my point.
Okay.
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 So,
Show the boys and Joe.
11 minutes.
tell me when we're set, tell me when we can.
All right. Everybody back there ready to sit?
Yeah, we're ready.
Is the
Okay.
coffee ready? Don't ask me what's in my
Everybody's
wallet.
phone, good
Right on
job,
the
Joe,
side.
I was just gonna say that.
Never
Have a
tell
seat
them-
over
tell
there.
them what's in your
Everybody's
wallet.
phone's on
We
the
have to
other.
take some film.
Oh,
All right, let me ask the first question. This is to
I won't
George.
answer, sorry.
Thank you,
On the,
George. Thank you for
on the,
already showing.
your name.
Okay,
You're
here's
showing us
the
our
question.
personality.
And everyone, please, quiet. George, tell us your name and your birth date.
My name is George Anthony Mazzoni. I've been, my birthday's September 13th, 1926.
Try it one more time, a little bit faster, just a little bit faster.
Faster?
Faster.
My name is George Mazzoni. I am 99 years old,
And my birthday is.
and my birthday is September 13th, 1926.
I'm gonna ask once more to let it flow, just let it go, don't hesitate.
For what I'm saying?
Yeah, say the same thing, but don't
Just say your
hesitate.
name, and then my birthday is.
Yeah, just go through.
My name is George Mazzoni. My birthday is September 13th, 1926.
Okay, go ahead, Lou.
My name is Louis Mazzone. I am 99 years old. My birthday is September 13th, 1926. Oh,
One-
got the same birthday? as
Once
I?
more,
Dad.
but don't tell us your age. Just
Dad.
tell us
Okay,
Tell
that
us
makes sense.
your
Okay.
name and the
My
birthday.
name is Louis
No, no.
Whoops.
And don't forget Junior. You always make a point of saying it's Junior.
You're right, sweetheart.
okay, good
Thank you.
job.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Louis Mazzone Jr. My birthday is September the 13th, 1926.
Okay. All right, it's all up to you guys now.
All
Okay.
right, all right, go ahead.
Okay, guys. Which one of you was
Well,
born
how about
first?
explain first a little,
Oh, oh.
explain what we're doing, our process.
Oh, okay. We're doing this because we want your words to tell your stories so that we'll have something to we want to remember the stories.
Good, sounds
So
good.
That's what it's all about.
Sounds
You
good.
sharing
That's
your
what
stories.
it's all about?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're sharing your stories. So start with, who was born first?
Me. Louis George was a gentleman.
Okay.
Louis
we're gonna
Mazzone
hear your
Jr.
question.
I know.
You
was
have to
born
have the
first.
phrase your question. It's like, I was born first. We're gonna have to do that. Otherwise, Jen's just saying me.
I thought you were gonna say, put the
I
questions
will.
on the screen.
Okay. Can you just say it, I was born first?
Yeah, whatever you want me to say.
Okay, hold on. All right, go ahead.
I was born first.
Okay. Next.
When you were kids, what were your favorite toys?
Marbles.
Sounds good to me.
Say, my favorite toy is,
Well-
was,
Can I,
well,
Jonathan, can I press the pause button, please, for a second?
What do you,
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I really do, and I don't think I understand. I don't understand why every time they have to make it a declaratory statement. I do personally think, and I think we might all agree, it's going to be much less conversational and much more difficult for them. Is it possible to just make this more of a question goes out there and then responses,
Yes, but
Flow
we're gonna hear your
natural.
voices.
I understand that.
up on the screen?
We know that, but it'll come up on, the question itself will come up on the screen.
Sure.
Is it okay
Yeah.
to do that? I just
Yeah, go
feel,
ahead.
You don't want.
thank you, yeah, right.
Okay. We know growing up, your family went on picnics. Tell us some stories about the picnics that you went on.
We used to go to Tollman Mountain Park in New Jersey, just about every Sunday, for a picnic with the family. The 6 of us, kids, and my parents, Mom and Pop. And that was our summers.
Joey drove, and we used to hold a rubber sheet over them, because Pop cooked at the table, and we all had the food in the car, because we had a big car. We had a limousine, because we were 6 kids, and Mom and Pop. So all the food was put in the trunk, and if it was raining, they would put a rubber sheet over Pop so he could cook without having to worry about getting wet. And
What
then,
kind of foods did you eat?
well, Pop made spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Most of the time it was like macaroni, but of course we had the meat already cooked and cut, whatever it was, I don't remember. But truth be known,
Chicken cacciatore.
he did a lot of cooking for us.
But so did Mom. Mom did a lot of cooking also.
Yeah, but Pop did it on the outside.
Yeah, I understand.
And then, in fact, I'm gonna tell you, Papa used to always think about going out, because that's one thing with Mom and Pop. They wanted family, and we were together all the time.
No matter who
So
went.
he would prepare, Lord, more than you know, getting everything ready, and he was pretty good with weather. He'd go outside and look at it and put his hand up, oh, yeah, gonna be a nice day tomorrow. And sure enough, it would be a nice day.
Oh,
And
we always
sometimes it
have a
rained.
nice time. Our family was always together. We always went out together. The 6 of us and Mom and Pop.
Yeah, I gotta tell you a good story. You'll probably like this. We had a limousine. It was absolutely beautiful. I know you guys know
1936
36
Buick.
Buick. And it was in great shape. Anyway, we were in Quebec, Canada, all the family. And Pop's wearing white pants and a blue jacket. He's all dressed up, because he was always dressed.
With a shirt and tie.
And we stopped at a vegetable stand, and he bought cherries. And he put them on the seat, but sat on them. And his pants were all full of red cherry. So Mom, naturally, we gotta get you another pair of pants. So we drove into town, and we walked into the store, sports store, and of course pull up in front of it with a big limousine. And my Pop knew French fluently, because Pop was born in Italy And at 6 months old, the family moved to Paris, France. So Pop became a Frenchman. Everything. But anyway, truth be known, he said, what do you want? Pop must say, I think I'd like another pair of pants. And they got the pants out, and this guy tells the other customer, other person that's working in French, you can raise the price a little. Got a big car outside. But Pop knew it. And he answered them in French. And boy, I tell
And I
you,
hate to tell you what he said.
unbelievable. It really worked out good.
That's a good.
That's good.
That was a surprise.
When you were in school, did you hang out with the same friends, or did you each have your own friends?
Well, actually, we weren't in that kind of a position
we
to
were-
pick friends. I didn't even realize anything like that. But we were always mischievous, yes. Because I always used to pull bonus with him.
Throw in the
I
bin.
used to blame him, and I did it, you know.
He threw the blackboard,
The erasers, you know how they work?
Yeah,
The plastic.
he's always fun. He's
Felt.
always-
so.
Yeah, but anyway, we had a lot of fun in school.
School was fantastic,
But
unbelievable.
So you had the same, you didn't have that many friends outside the family?
no, well,
We
you know
had-
what? The truth of the story was, we were attached to the house so close.
We were white kids in the black neighborhood.
Well, that's when we got into high school.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we went to school in Harlem,
Mm,
in the midst of Blacktown.
mm.
And I don't know if they like me to talk like that, but I did. But we had terrific friends.
They lucked out
and
for
believe
us.
me, I'll tell you, graduation day, every day, the only white kids in the whole school was him and I.
So and they couldn't tell you apart because you look exactly alike.
Oh my God, I tell you. But anyway.
So when
Mama-
you were younger, did you have other friends, like when you were in grade school?
See, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
remember. We had friends, but they were on the block.
Yeah, okay.
They were whoever
We went out, I still,
bicycle riding or roller skating.
roller skating,
We
yeah.
did a lot of roller skating. We had a lot of fancy roller skates.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. There was the Red Wheel 500.
Yeah.
They claimed that the skates would do 500 miles, and the wheels were red. I mean, really unbelievable.
And they
But
could
we did it
skate.
outside in the street.
Right.
Yeah, it was good.
Isn't there a story about somebody on roller skates and Uncle Joey on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
George.
Me.
Go ahead, tell that story.
My brother Joe, who's my oldest brother, took us on his motorcycle, hanging on the back end of it. What happened was I tripped. I must have hit a stone or something, and scratched the whole face, all my face. And my father said, if you come in that way, I'm gonna make it worse. And he did.
How were you attached to the back of the motorcycle?
He's got a
A magazine rack.
a rack for the suitcase, and we were hanging on to it. We were on one side and the other. And I got news here. We weren't going that fast, but my brother had a fantastic bike, and he just couldn't understand why I fell. But I tried. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Unbelievable.
What were family dinners like at night, during the week?
Say what?
What were your family dinners like?
Macaroni,
No, they were terrific. Mixing
Everybody present?
chicken
Yeah.
cacciatore,
Yeah, artichokes with
artichokes.
meatloaf.
That
Oh,
was the best you could find. I don't think anybody I know makes it like my mother did.
no.
Did you all eat together every night?
Yes,
Yeah,
all the
most
time.
of the time, yeah.
The bulk of the time was always together.
And who did the cooking?
My mother
Mom,
did.
Mom did the cooking.
Okay.
Only on certain times my father would cook. because he's a lot more adept to the stove than my mother was.
Was he home for in the week, during the week, or was he at work sometimes?
Oh, yeah,
Because he
no,
was a
sometimes he was
chef.
at work.
He didn't work late in the
It
afternoon.
would be a party that he stayed late.
Only way he stayed late is for a party. Otherwise, he worked very short hours.
He had a very good job.
And damn good
He
job.
was a chef for Shenley Whiskey Products.
And he,
Only the executives.
So that was during the workday that he cooked
yes,
for them?
yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And
right,
then parties.
Unbelievable.
yeah.
And then he always dressed like a dude.
My
And he was
father
on
never-
the 6th floor of the Empire State Building.
Yeah,
He
So
never
he
went
was
out
there.
without a shirt and tie on. Never. Unbelievable.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Which of your parents was more strict?
Well,
They were both doing good. They were both doing good.
yeah, but Pop was a victim sometimes. Because Mom would say they were bad. You gotta make them pay in their words.
My father would say, Bianca.
No, no.
well, what would he say?
Bianca.
He'd get angry at,
That Mom,
And Mom,
yeah.
don't sit here, stand here and tell me exactly what happened. Whoops.
You know.
Unbelievable. But I would give up my childhood for nothing and nobody.
No. That's
They
specific.
would never do it.
No. I have to admit, everybody is under the impression, especially in them days, that there was no family life, but there was in our house. That's why we were always out with the family. We went all over with Pop and Mom. And as soon as Joe learned how to drive,
Forget it.
then we really were open to go wherever they wanted it. And Joe drove. In fact, he drove one time the wrong way. He had a set of keys for the car. So he wanted to go out one night with his date and get the car. Now, we couldn't fit the car in our garages around where we lived. So we went to a commercial garage, I guess 5 or 6 blocks away from us, and he parked the car in there. And it was a little hill to get into the garage. So Pop was on to him. He was going out on a date, and
He was sneaking the car
Unfortunately,
out.
Joe, he said, I know, is gonna go there and get the car. Sure enough, Pop walked down there, stayed across the street, and he saw Joe go in the garage, and he saw the front of the car come down the ramp,
The ramp.
and Pop walked up there and said, where you going?
Woo.
He put the car back, that's it.
And he nearly crowned him.
But
He
he
nearly
did,
crowned him.
he did probably get reprimanded, but I don't know what they did.
Yeah, he did.
But he caught him red-handed. The car was almost out the front door, but he never made it. So I guess that gave him a little bit of a lesson. But truth be known, Joe was really up to because he owned his own car after a while. And then him and Paulie were always fooling around. God rest my other brother. He would wear shorts and put a number on
He
his
was a
back.
humdinger.
And they would, Joe would go down the parkway, and he'd be running alongside the car. Because
To
he
get
was wearing
exercise.
the number. To make it look like he was, getting ready for to run. They were always thinking of something unbelievable. Unbelievable.
tell us about your other siblings. Are there any other stories with the other brothers and Aunt Lucy that
Well,
stand out? That
To start the whole thing off,
My sister always
Joey
got the
took him.
fork.
Joey took him, and no, I'm sorry,
No, I
Paulie
took
took
Paul.
him, and Joey took me, but we had our own carriage. So anytime, Mom said, anytime I take the kids, you take George and Joey, you take Louie.
You worry about George,
Yeah,
right?
so they had to walk us around and do whatever they had to do. But they were overseeing us,
Okay.
which was pretty good.
They each had an assignment. One of them was assigned to each.
I guess you
All
would
the
say
time,
that.
no matter where to go, where we went or whatever, it was me with Paul and him with Joe.
That's why I became a big bug with cars. Because Joey was,
Joe was a
Joe
humdinger
had
with
some
the car
beautiful
too.
cars.
Paul didn't give a damn about nothing.
No, you know what? Paul was so bad that his car was so dirty. Joey said, "Don't you want to see the color of your car?" And it was actually pretty brand new.
And it was properly new.
He never wanted to watch. But all of us, even Lucy, was out there.
Yeah.
And you kids know, you guys were out there yourselves with the hose on the car. So anyway, that passed it along.
My sister was a humdinger.
How?
She did
Tell
all,
us about her.
she did all the work in that, not all of it, but she did all the pressing of shirts. Like she went crazy with shirts.
Yeah,
Because
that
of
was
the
her only
five
job.
guys. Huh?
That was her only job.
I know, yeah.
Otherwise, she was a prima donna.
It's true though, no, it's that joke.
Look, I gotta give her credit. She always looked good.
I thought I would say that too.
I mean,
Like,
always
she looked like
good.
she just stepped out of wool.
Here's a picture up there of her,
Yeah.
and in her 80s. And I'm telling you, she
She was
really took care of
fantastic.
herself.
Did you share a bedroom with her? Was it true that she had a separate? What-
Yeah, no, she had her own
She was
bedroom.
the only one with a separate bedroom.
Yeah.
She was the only girl.
Other than that, the five of us slept in one bedroom.
My father was always after her for the way she dressed, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, they picked her out for Miss Subways.
She was Miss Subways.
No, she wasn't. She never got it.
Well, she was going for
Yes,
Miss
you're
Subways.
right. She was given the opportunity, but unfortunately, I said
She
no.
never really made it.
no. My father squashed
Didn't like
it.
the idea. He thought she was.
But Lucy was ready for that. I know it. She was bon vivant, you know. Unbelievable.
She loved the notoriety.
Yeah.
She loved the.
She had everything to go with it, to be honest with you.
Mhm. Yeah.
But anyway,
All right, so you always talk about your father being a very religious man. Tell us some stories about how you knew that. What did he do to make you know that?
we were the only family in the church that the cardinal, the bishop, ate in our house.
All the time.
And my father would always have them come to the door, and he opened it.
And he should have been a priest too.
Yeah. Well, Pop was a very good person. And of course,
Very
Monsignor
religious.
Fiorentino, the pastor of
Monsignor, right.
St. Dominic's, was very friendly with us. So he used to come with us sometimes on our picnics. And if we got a flat on the car, Pop would make him fix it.
No joke, it's
I'm
the
not
truth.
joking either. And he did it very willingly.
Monsignor? What fixing?
Monsignor.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah, he
so
wanted
fun.
to be in with us.
Yeah,
He was a terrific man.
that's great.
The
Yeah.
greatest thing in the world.
Was they had us all as altar boys. They had Paulie, Joe, George, and I.
Yeah.
Johnny never really got into that.
Oh,
No.
no?
No, Johnny never got into
We
it.
served mass till we went into the service.
I don't know why, but he never.
And
got
while we were in the service.
Yeah. Unreal.
I was gonna say good intro to this.
Absolutely unreal.
Unless there's.
Okay. So as long as you're talking about the service, tell us some stories about the Navy.
Yeah, I could tell you a story.
Yeah.
We first walked in, and you take all your clothes off, and you got about 100 guys with no clothes on, getting shots, and I forget which one it was. The guys were the big tough guys, you know, big muscles, you know, boom, they're on the floor.
It's true.
I'm gonna tell you,
He's not telling a story.
we were only 18.
We
And
were
we
just
was
18 years old, yeah.
You know, we were kids with short pants. I swear to God, I always say it, and I'm going to keep on saying it. I went in with short pants, but I come out with long pants.
And
I really got
And a
mature
head on his shoulders.
for the best part. The best part. But anyway, to go back to that other story, the big guys were all going down. I was wondering to myself, what the heck's the matter with these guys? I'm a skinny little marine kid, and I'm standing up yet.
And this poor guy couldn't stand though.
But, oh my God. And then of course, the beautiful sight. 100 guys with no clothes on.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, good God in heaven.
Drive you nuts.
Not nuts, you go out of your mind.
Tell us that story about somebody realizing that you were related because of this shine on your shoes.
Oh yeah, we were in the Navy, and he was in a different barracks than I was, because they didn't put the family together. Since
Everything
the
was always
Sullivan
split.
brothers, you know, the 5 of them died at one time. Anyway, we're standing in line after
An
a
inspection.
walk for an inspection. We used to go on walks and then come back and get inspection. Anyway, I was nuts about shining shoes, and so was he.
Oh,
So, in the Navy, they give you good shoes, I have to say that. The leather is beautiful. Anyway, we're standing in line, and he's about 4 guys away from me. Because, just fast, we got to the Navy because he was taller than me. And they picked out the Navy, the Army, the Air Corps, and the Marines. And then it was us. So I got the Navy, and he got the Navy at the same time. But after being the 4th guy, otherwise he would have been in
I
the
must have been
service.
somewhere else.
So funny.
But anyway, go back to the chief, looking at the shoes. He's walking by because he wanted to see if you had a haircut,
Yeah.
and he wanted to see if your hat
He
was
said,
square.
right away.
And he was looking down, and then he walked a little further and he looked down. He tapped me on the shoulder, he said, "Do you know that guy?"
I said, that's my brother.
He's my twin brother. Oh my God. He said, "You know why I noticed? Why? Your shoes both shine the same way." And that's no joke.
We had what they call a spit shine. It looked like patent leather when you finished.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I kid you not.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you
But
something. I have to say for myself, I got my ideas from my father. He dressed like a real gent, I really mean it. Most of the time I went out on a date,
We all
I
did.
was in a suit with a shirt and tie. Not dungarees, because I'll never forget. Deborah, do you remember
Yes,
when you come, "Oh, Dad, I got a date with the captain of the football team"?
yes.
And I said, "That's great, but bring him here first. I want to see what he looks like." He comes in, he's got his hair disheveled, he's in dungarees. And I said, "Okay." He said, I don't remember if I told you 11:30, I don't know. Anyway, he said, "Have a good time, go. When you come back, what did I tell you? That's the last time you have a date with him."
I don't like his jeans.
He's incredible, absolutely incredible.
Kerry Kramer.
Sweetest guy.
But I will say one thing. We both graduated with honors. I was the valedictorian, and he was right below me.
7/10 of a point away.
Wait,
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So help me, that's the truth, yeah.
Would have been nice
Smart
if you had
guys.
given this address together, right? If they let you go up there.
Yeah, well, at that time,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
knew, you know?
I'm gonna go back to the Navy for a second. When you were discharged, who came to pick you up?
Joey and my father.
in the limousine.
Let me tell you something, we were in Texas, in Corpus Christi. We had a swimming pool in the back of the barracks.
We lived it up there.
We were
I have to
suntanned,
say, I
and
lived
we
it
were in
up.
white uniforms. And all the guys are standing out there, and this big limousine comes pulling up. We look like we were movie stars. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And then the truth of the story was, I don't know how many guys would have said, "Who the hell are they?" But anyway, that was it, Joey and Pop. Yeah. Lido Beach.
Yeah, that's where we discharged from.
The SS Never Sail.
Yeah, we did.
That's it,
Unfortunately, I don't know if it was good or not, but Paulie and Joe and Charlie, God rest all their souls. You know who Charlie is.
Yes.
My sister's husband. They all suffered. Charlie in Guadalcanal, Paulie in Australia, and Joey in China.
In Philippines.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Paul was in Philippines.
And that,
Joe was in
that's, yeah.
the
Yeah, Joey had
airport.
75 missions. He got
Yeah.
the air medal.
in the China Vermont theater.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It was a great life. I wouldn't give up my life for nobody. Nobody. And nothing, nobody, as far as I'm concerned, has enjoyed it as much as I have. With my twin.
Yeah,
Because we were together all the time.
yeah.
We never separated. We were in business for 25 years. We did so well that we retired after that, and that was the end.
Okay, so, yeah, tell us about Prospect Window Frame. Recognize the pencil?
Well, I worked for them for about 9 years before we took it over.
But it wasn't Prospect Window time.
No, yes, it was Prospect Window. Staley was the owner. He was the brother actually, let me start this way. The brother-in-law was Johnny, and then Johnny's girlfriend, brother, was the owner of the business. He had leukemia, and he was very young when he passed, 43 years old. But anyway, I was working for him already, and I got to have the greatest opportunity going. Because I went out with him, I drove him all over the place. We went on big jobs, talked to big people, got jobs, did everything. And I guess that was about 3 or 4 years, and then he passed. And then we closed the door, and Paulie, God rest his soul, was an architect. He did the federal office building at 26 Federal Plaza in New York City, and his initials are on a cornerstone, PAM, and he got us a job. He got George a job as a carpenter for safety in the building. It was going to be a 46th floor building. It wasn't up yet, it was starting to go up. And I became a finished carpenter when the building started to show promise of being going up. But other than that, George stood with it for the 46 floors as it went up. But I didn't. I ended up getting a job
At the
with
courthouse.
Court contracting, yeah. And I did that for about a year and a half. And then got a call from Stanley's wife, said, look, the machine's there and everything's there. Do you have any idea or any inkling that you'd like to start the business up again? So I said, I don't know. I said, then talk to my
Let's make some
twin and
inquiries.
see if my twin will go with me. And he said, yeah, I'll go with you. So he stopped where he worked. And I was out already because I couldn't stand my job. I had to quit. Because I didn't like traveling around the city with my toolbox and carrying it. So anyway, we took the business over. And thank God it proved pretty good.
Very lucrative.
Dad, you stayed with the federal building, you stayed at the federal building until Uncle Louie called you?
Yes.
Say that, I'm sorry, yeah, so where were you, how long were you at the federal building?
Oh, you were there.
Quite a long time.
Yeah.
Till the 46 floors went up.
Yeah, till the whole building went up, yeah.
Because that's what a safety carpenter does. He walks the steel. As the steel's getting put down, they go up there for some reason or other, who knows? I
I
don't
gotta
know.
check everything out.
Yeah, but I was scared of that. I didn't take the job.
Dad, tell us how you dealt with the being on the beams.
Oh,
in
that's
the
easy.
federal building. Yeah.
Well, you only had about maybe an inch no,
No.
6 inches.
It's about 6 inches.
6 and a quarter, 6.5 inches, something like that. And you had to walk the steel. And at that time I had no problem with balance,
Thank God.
so I didn't fall over.
I'm just thinking of that myself. Look out below.
Look out below. Oh my God. Trials and tribulations. But like I said, I wouldn't give up my life for nobody and no thing, nothing. I've been truly satisfied with my life for as far as it's gone.
So during your years at Prospect, talk to us about the place getting broken into.
Where?
Prospect.
Oh, Prospect Window Frame?
We,
That was a lovely place.
we had a lot of machinery, we had electric tools, and we had a refrigerator, we always kept full with drinks. We always had a lot of toilet paper around a lot. Anyway, one morning we go in, well, to start off with, we always used to go out for lunch, so I had a station wagon, a Caprice Classic, I don't know if you remember Pigwood. Anyway, we were gonna go out for lunch, we said, no, wait, you gotta make a phone call, so we went all back inside. When we come out, they stole my taillights. Somebody stole them, I don't know.
You're lucky the car was out there.
So anyway, I ended up buying them because I found them in the junkies. Whoever did it sold them to the junkie, and then I bought my own taillights
So
back.
that's what you gotta tell them.
But that stuff
No matter what they stole from the gut, they always sold it back to us. They always some way got it back to us, and like a damn fool, we bought it.
No, wait a second, let me finish the story. Now, one morning we come into work, and the doors open, the lights are on, and I said, holy mackerel.
Geez, so
There was a hole in the ceiling that they put a ladder through to go down there.
And broke into the
They
place.
broke into the place. We found everything gone. All the electric tubes, whatever. Holy mackerel. All right, so we closed up. Then the next day, the same thing again. Come through the hole again. They took whatever else they could find. They took all the orange juice out of the refrigerator, toilet paper, you name it. They took everything. And they got out of the place again. They come in again. Lord knows they took our nails and all the stuff that we cleared, staples, whatever we had, all that kind of stuff. It got so bad I left a note for us. Do me a favor, if you're gonna do this again, shut the lights off in the front door. And that's the truth of it. So.
But they were our partners all the
They
time.
broke in again. But this time they closed the door and shut the lights.
And then finally, you know what we did? We called the police department, and we had the mod squad sitting outside in the front of the building
It was
to
too
catch
late.
these guys.
It was too late already. They did a good job.
It's really unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly, they waited 5 times.
Oh, boy.
What a life.
But the payoff was when I left a note, shut the door and closed the light.
Yeah, and he literally did that. I saw it.
Any other funny stories from there? Any other stories?
Any other stories from that?
From Prospect, from work?
No, if I can think of that, no.
They never stole any
What about
windows.
Morris?
Oh, Morris, well,
Yeah.
Morris came to us and said, look, do you need a guy to work? Because Mike, the guy we had, was ready to retire.
Yeah, he was old.
So he said, no. He said, look, you got a lot of business people. I'll give you the opportunity. You want to be a partner? He said, yeah, sure, that's a good idea. So we all put together,
Decided
got a
to put it-
lawyer, had everything written up and all that kind of baloney.
We came.
And we had his business with ours, which they were called Bronx Window Frame, and we were Prospect Window Frame. So it was right from the same area. And believe me when I tell you, 25 cents bought a window. Because if the price was high and somebody wanted 25 cents more, you wouldn't give it to them.
Wow.
Believe it or not, 25 cents a window. But don't forget now, we're talking about
A
an
long time
apartment
ago.
building, it's 500 windows. It's a lot of windows.
And it's a long time ago.
Oh, but that goes without saying.
So Prospect, it was called Prospect before you?
Yes.
I lost that, so it
It
was,
Yeah, it's Prospect Window Frame.
Beforehand.
Incorporated.
I knew the original owner,
right.
Sapir, and Sapir was Stanley Sapir, God rest him.
That was his song,
It
yeah.
was his son that passed away.
Okay.
But the two of them, well, first of all, they got to like me very much. Because I was honest, a good worker, and they had no problem.
Because I was happy with him, I didn't wanna fire him or anything, because he was good.
Cause he was a good worker and honest.
What can I tell you? It's unreal. It worked out very good.
Yes, it did. And then we went into the Sawyers.
No, that was before.
No,
Clearly, you both had wonderful, long marriages.
Yes,
Lucky men. Did you have girlfriends before you got married?
of
we
course.
tried. No, that's the gospel truth. You're not gonna believe this. Margaret was with a lot of girls, okay, and a couple of them lived on the block. So you went out with a,
Babe,
Her
yeah,
name was
but
big?
there was 3 or 4 you went out with, but anyway.
yeah, I know.
I have to say one thing. I said, look, what the heck, go ahead, go. I didn't myself, believe me or not. But anyway, truth be known, there was one, I guess was, what was her name? She had a twin,
Yeah.
which was,
Oh, yeah, Doug,
what was her name?
can't think of it.
Rita?
Who?
Rita was her name? Well, anyway, there
It
was
might have
twins living on our block,
That's funny.
and he went out with one of them. And the
Oh,
other,
you're right, yeah.
yeah, I know, and the other one passed on. Unfortunately, you probably, I shouldn't even say this, but I'm gonna because it was the truth. A bug went in her private and killed her.
It killed
Oh,
me.
oh, I remember that.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah.
Never heard that, yeah.
Yeah, well, you hear it
Yeah.
now.
Well, you know, that's very important for kids, very important. So anyway, that was it, and then of course, before you know it, the time goes by, and we met a couple of twins. And they were nice, very neat and all that kind of stuff, but dull.
Really?
Yeah,
Who
and,
wants a dull person?
and you know, they only moved when you told them to move, or it was the wrong thing to do. But anyway, life goes on. So,
Who's that?
remember the twins we went out with?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, dummies.
Dummy.
Yeah, I know. Because anyway,
You meet all kinds,
You
guys.
sure do.
Yeah.
You sure do.
I want
And,
each one
and,
of you.
and there literally, there are a lot of guys and girls around that are the same way. Unbelievable, but true.
yeah, and then it happened.
What?
I think we had, I went to St. Clair's and joined their basketball and dance.
Oh, yeah?
And you went out with, what's her name?
Babe?
Babe.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Sure.
Downtown, 86th Street?
Yeah, do I remember that?
Well,
Yes.
anyway, you drove, not me. Anyway, Margaret and I paired off and started to go steady.
So that
What
date was, I'm sorry.
No, no offense.
That date was with Aunt Margie and Babe, and then
And you
you
were
were
with Babe?
Babe?
No,
No.
he went out with downtown. They stayed downtown.
Okay,
They didn't come back up. But the girl was on 86th Street
okay.
in the city,
How did you originally meet Aunt Margie?
right at a basketball dance.
At that dance?
In a
Okay.
crowd, and then we paired off.
And Daddy, I want you to talk about how you met Mommy because we want it on the film.
In St. Dominic's Church at Mass. For the 8 o'clock Mass. Sunday, I met her once. I got her to drive, so I could drive her home. And we started a relationship. And then that was it right there. It seemed
St.
to be
Clair's
it.
and St. Dominic.
Yeah.
That's funny.
John?
And we were married 64 years.
But you met, actually, it was Mass, it wasn't a dance, it was at Mass.
At
But you
Mass.
drove her home from church, right?
Yes.
And yours was, Aunt Margie was a dance.
As a dance, yeah.
Yeah.
She was a great
You just
dancer.
said-
Yeah, we
No, I know.
We've had a lot of fun in our life. I have
Some
to
water?
say that.
No,
Sorry.
No,
thanks.
thanks, no.
No, you guys don't want a little water to wet your whistle?
No.
George? No, okay.
Thank you.
Let's keep the camera rolling.
Okay,
Keep rolling.
you were lucky enough to go on lots of
Rolling,
trips.
rolling.
You were lucky to go on lots of trips with all of your brothers and Aunt Lucy. Talk to us about the,
We were constantly out going
Yeah.
away.
tell us a couple
Every
of stories.
Sunday used to go out, go away. We never stayed home.
No, when you were, we were talking about after you were
After
married.
you're all
Your
married.
travel,
Oh,
the
oh.
whole family.
With the.
On the
with-
cruises.
Yeah,
Well, we went on five
No.
different cruises.
no, 2 cruises.
Huh?
We went on 2 cruises.
No, it was more.
George, 2 cruises, but that's all right. I'm not
Oh.
okay. We did one, the first one with all of us,
Yeah,
the 12 of us.
that was the,
And it was a
That was
ball. I
America.
really mean, we had a great time. So good that we said we gotta do it again.
that was the one downtown.
86th Street, or something like that, at the wharf, yeah. Anyway, we had a great time. 2 o'clock in the morning, we were still up having fun. Danced and did everything you could, costume. So
including
after
drink.
thinking we'd do it again, my brother-in-law Charlie got the bright idea, let's go first class. It cost a lot of money, but it was not as good as the first cruise. But one was the first Disney ship, I forget the name of it.
Oceanic,
It was the
It was the
Oceanic,
Oceanic,
but
right.
I forget
Yes,
what
it
Disney.
was.
I know.
Disney, I don't know what Disney called it.
The Homeric was the next one.
The Homeric was the next one. Okay. And believe me, both ships were absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic, oh
Yeah,
God,
beautiful.
unbelievable.
In truth, the second trip we could have did without. Because I had just got out of the hospital, and the only good part, I ate stuff I never ate before, but the trip wasn't as loose and as
Inviting.
friendly, and of course my brother Joe and his wife didn't come with us, so we were one couple less. And Joe said no, he didn't want to do it, and you know what? Truth be known, first class is good in some areas, but I think it takes away the fun and everything else. You're trying to do a different job, going in and thinking you're a first class person.
a little too stuffy.
Well, yeah, it's really a lot of whack.
Plus you didn't, plus
But
things
it's got
don't
its good
always,
points.
things don't
Yeah.
always live up to the first,
Right,
that's what it
exactly.
is.
It's
The
got
first
a lot of
ones
good
can't live
points.
up to
The
that.
first one
That's
was the
exactly
best,
right.
yeah.
So what about the other, you used to go to Wildwood or
Oh,
We
that?
went to
Right.
Wildwood,
Crest.
We went to
Tall Man-
Wildwood every summer.
Tall Man Mountain Park.
No, George,
No, as,
we went to Wildwood, stayed a whole week.
Oh,
over.
Wildwood, yeah,
And we stayed in the, we had half the place.
yes, I know, yeah.
We had 6 couples. And it was unbelievable, because at night we would get in the car, go out to eat, and then go to casino in Jersey. Because Wildwood is not too far from Jersey.
No,
And we used to go gambling in the casino. Everybody walked out with money except me. I can't win nothing for free. I just don't get it. I don't know.
Pass that on to me, thank you.
Boy, I'm sorry.
I was bad talk to you.
I'm sorry. Good.
That's still bad, kid, I'm sorry.
Everybody you go out with it, oh boy. 200, 300, 500. Anyway,
And I always won.
that's okay. It's the fun of it all. What are you gonna do? Anyway,
It's all in a day's work.
yeah, well, that's it.
Tell us about celebrating holidays at Nanny's apartment.
Oh, wow.
Holidays?
Yeah, mom cooked for everybody. We used to have all the kids in the bedroom at a table, and all the grown-ups
In the sunroom.
the living room. Because she only had a 3-room apartment,
Right.
but she cooked for everybody. And I don't know if you remember, but all the kids were playing in the little room, coloring books and all that kind of stuff. And my son asked his Aunt Emma, God rest her soul, to give Susan some money, or Georgiana, I don't know which one, to give me some money, because Louis wanted to get paid for the coloring
You're gonna
books.
use his crayons.
He was a con artist.
No.
Oh, wait,
What do you mean was?
we're up in George's house.
Because Macy's
For
telling
Easter
people.
Sunday, and Emma had all the
Jelly
Easter eggs, jelly beans, in the plate. He took them all. Through doors.
He didn't take 2 or 3.
In his
Took 'em
ears.
all.
He had a couple in his ears.
In his ears, in his
Oh my
socks.
God,
Oh my
unreal. I tell you the truth.
But he was honest.
God.
He was honest.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did it right in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. What about later on, after we were grown, doing Christmas Eves together? Whose houses? Remember you used to, for a few years, the whole family, Uncle?
Yeah, well, we used to go from house to house.
House to
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. That worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
That worked out. We all, everybody chipped in to
Yeah.
do something. Yeah, it was very good. I think
Everybody donated.
I think Johnny and Rose, God rest the both of them, was the farthest away from our house. So we had
Yeah,
to
right.
drive before we got to them. But they had it nice too, because they were right by the sound. I don't know if you knew that.
Mhm.
They had a beautiful place there. Unreal.
Yeah, they did.
That was what, it was a gated part.
Yeah.
Unreal. Anyway. But anyway,
A lot of water's gone under the bridge.
yeah.
And speaking of which, you've had 99 years of a lifetime. Lots of things got invented during those 99 years.
The what?
Lots of things were invented over the course of 99
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which of the inventions blew you away the most?
Each of you.
Each
Yeah,
of you.
yeah.
Everybody take a turn.
Do I what?
Which of the inventions, like, was there one invention that you remember during your lifetime that was particularly
Impressive.
amazing to you at the time, or changed your life maybe?
That's a difficult question.
Well, I don't know, maybe I gotta say a car.
Well, you always had a car when you were growing up, though.
Yeah, but they got better and better.
Yeah, that's true.
How did you
What
guys
else?
respond to television?
Yeah, but that's, I'm sorry, you're right, the television is a big stop. What I don't like now is the phones,
Oh, that's it.
they're taking life
They
away.
should do something about that. They should stop it.
I don't know if everybody feels that way, but you can't talk to nobody if they're all on their phone.
Mhm.
And
And then-
now, you can't get a CD, you gotta use your phone. I can't enjoy music like that.
No. I
And you
agree.
guys know, Lewis with the stereos, I had a good stereo. I had beautiful music all the time. Never had that today,
No,
never had that. today.
nobody's got it today.
And I'll be honest with you, I use the TV, it's got pretty good music, it's got every one of them that you want. What do you want, jazz or
Channels, right.
Yeah,
fast or slow or whatever? But it still isn't like having your own to put what you want on.
It's true.
But anyway,
it's true.
that's the name of
Hey, let's face it, life in New York, in this country, is changing completely. And not for the good part of it, for the worst part of it.
it.
I
I'll tell
think
you what,
it's a disaster.
I'll tell you what my
complete
eyes see. I see the eyes, the kids are not kids no more. They're growing up before their time. They don't know how to play with jacks and with roller skates and
They don't know how to do
bicycles. You
anything.
don't see none of that no more. They're growing up before their time.
But
They
I'm-
can't be a kid.
I'm gonna ask you though, considering what you just said, Daddy, you always say that Grandpa used to say when you were a young person, like 10, 11, 12 years old, he would say that he thought that the world was not the same, right? What did he used to say to you at the dinner table? Like, oh, I wish, you know.
Same thing,
He don't wanna be here, he don't wanna see us get his age, and he don't wanna be here when we
With the
become
eye.
that age.
Right, right. So do you see that what you're saying is the same as what he said?
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worse.
And
Yeah,
yet, yes,
I
but yet
think it's worse.
didn't you love your lives? Haven't you loved every
Oh, yeah.
part?
Absolutely.
Right.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
but
you,
our lives are completely different than most people. Whether you believe that, whether you
Really?
believe that or not, lives are different. Each individual has his or her own way of doing things,
Right,
having things, getting things, buying something.
right.
It's a completely different world,
But
and we
Grandpa thought
don't
his
live in
way
that
was
world
better.
anymore.
But Grandpa thought his way was better,
Oh.
and he was upset that you were growing up in a different
that's
world.
exactly right.
So it happens again,
It's-
every
that's-
generation,
That's
every
exactly what's gonna
generation.
There's no
happen.
doubt about it, and it's happening now, right now.
Well, yes, yep. So we had a question, all of us, do you remember the Depression? Do you remember living through the Depression?
Somewhat, yes.
But not, or did it make a big
Not
impact?
completely
No.
different like my
No.
father did.
No,
Yeah,
Mom and Papa.
Well,
suffered
maybe-
most.
yeah,
Even with the
Your-
liquor and like that, we never had anything to worry about.
No,
right, right.
But they did. The world was a different world.
and now it is completely different.
Well, that's a big difference.
Different story.
I think
But
this
anyway.
world, between you and me, is going to hell. I really mean that. Things are not good at all. This country is going down.
Well, survival of the fittest, and I'm sure that everybody with a smart mind is gonna do the right thing.
Hopefully, but otherwise, they're just joining in,
I didn't follow any of the bad guys.
huh?
I don't walk with guns on my head,
I don't either.
but there's guys
I
that
got a
do.
rifle in my back, though.
There's guys that do. But you can't get away from that.
And you probably will never do that.
So anyway,
So in closing, do you have any words of wisdom or advice you wanna pass
Well,
along?
you know, I have a saying that says, what you put into something,
Oh, God, that's
that's
it.
what you're gonna get out of it.
What do I say, girls?
And I was always under
Remember
the
what I say to
impression
you all the time?
that what you do is gonna make a difference or something.
And I tell that to Georgie and the kid, and Susie all the time. You can't do something that you can't see.
Look, I'm not bad in my life. I'm bragging a little. I wish that everybody would have my life, because I want what nobody has. I wanted what I have, I enjoy, and I had 73 years married to a dream.
Fantastic. I feel the same way, Lou. I will not change my life
No,
for nobody, for anybody, because I'm totally happy with my life. Totally.
anyway.
But I would like to have some Judy Juice. Those are good, the candy.
That's good. All right.
Anyway, guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
This was
I
really
love
good.
it.
really great.
Good.
Did you get all the answers you think you got?
I love you all.
We love you guys.
Stay
You're
well, be
incredible.
well.
Pretty incredible.
So no last minute, nothing else.
I don't think so. That's it.
I think that's,
Do you
That's
have
all right.
anything else on
That's
your
all right.
agenda?
That was better than say a little train,
I-
projecting and hold each other's hand.
both of them.
What's that?
Well,
I
you
said
both
you-
how you just ended it,
It was
saying
perfect.
you loved your lives.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Wouldn't change
you
anything.
wouldn't change
No,
it.
absolutely not.
Not too many people can say that.
And what do you say all the time? You did everything. What do you always say about each other? You always say about Uncle Lou, we did everything together.
Oh, absolutely, yes. We
And
never
you're
did
still
anything
together.
other than that.
Yeah. Just say that one time for the camera. I'm gonna be the bathroom. Yeah.
That's twins, play around with it,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever use the fact that you were identical twins to play a prank on anybody?
Yeah,
Yes,
you remember?
yeah,
Let me see.
Let me see.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
tell
Dad,
me.
tell.
the girl.
We were in Texas, and his girlfriend was in San Antonio, And I was in Corpus Christi. And I said,
It was, we were in the same
he
place.
said to me, she's gonna know the difference. No, she's not. So we went together on the bus, and I got off first, and she wanted to know where George was.
Wow. She knew.
Now, don't ask me, because I don't know.
You know what I tell them all the time? Cream comes to the top.
Oh, yeah. But anyway,
That was the only time you ever pulled a
the only time,
prank? When you were kids, you never did that?
I don't remember if we
No,
did.
Yeah,
I don't
you did,
think,
you
I
don't
don't
remember.
think.
We probably did.
I don't.
Gotcha.
So I'm older than you, keep quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't there a time when you were older that you were out to lunch and someone thought you were cheating?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, many times.
What's his name? Your buddy. What was his name? Tiny, you liked him.
Yeah.
He's always at the bar.
Mandrakia?
No.
No, not in the town.
Anyway, we were in, where they have the theater.
The dinner?
Dinner
The
theater?
dinner theater.
The Elmsford Dinner Theater?
Yeah, we were sitting on one side of the theater, and he was sitting on the other. And I'm sitting with Margaret Carresta, and he's not there. He comes over, and I know he knew George very well. So he wanted to know who I was with. So I went to my girlfriend. Well, he knew you probably went through the floor when he found out that it was not George. He came over thinking I was George. Terry? No.
No.
Gosh, darn. But it was one of his best friends. And
Yeah.
Not Billy.
Billy.
Billy
Yeah,
Teskey.
Willie Tessie.
Yeah.
He was saying Terry.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
He is unreal.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's still alive.
No, that's, okay,
Anyway, guys, that was great.
Okay.
That was
Good.
perfect. You guys did
It
an
was good.
amazing job.
Thank you.
Yeah, both of you.
thank you for having us,
Thank you.
doing this for us.
Thank you for doing it for us.
Yeah, I wish Margaret was here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thank you.
You were very welcome, thank you.
Time goes by so quick.
We'll do this again next week.
Yeah, right.
Same time,
Every week.
We'll ask you some different questions.
Yes.
So
Why not?